Okay, this is our first lesson. In this lesson we will put an A3 piece of paper in the right position on a drawing board and attach it using tape on the top corners. But first, let's identify some of the tools that we'll be using. In this drawing we can see the drawing board, which is what we're working on. Also, I've shown the T-square. This is used to make sure everything is square and the lines that we use are straight. An A3 piece of paper is shown on the page in green, and it's taped down in the corners with a small piece of tape to hold it secure. But first we get it square to the side of the drawing board, and square means that this angle here between the side of the board and the edge of the T-square is 90 degrees. So let's have a look at doing that. Okay, so here we can see the drawing board with the paper sitting on it and the T-square. This is the T-square. It's called a T-square because of its shape. This corner here is 90 degrees, so it is what's called square to itself. Now the T-square is used along the side of the drawing board and moves up and down the drawing board to give us horizontal lines on the paper when we draw with the pencil. One key thing to know is whenever you use the T-square, you need to position it against the side of the board. If it's like this, obviously your line is not going to be square to your page. So every time you use it, you need to just hold it gently with your fingers as you slide it up and down, and then when you go to use it, hold it down as you draw a line with your pencil. Every time you use the T-square, you need to make sure it's in that position, gently against the side of your drawing board. We need to tape the paper down once we have made it square to the drawing board. I've already prepared 2 pieces of tape which I'll just stick on the side of the board ready to use. Next, I'll bring the T-square down toward the bottom of the board and then position the paper just on top of it. I hold the T-square down and just gently bring the paper down to the T-square. Now that I'm holding that in position, I will tape the top corners, that corner and then this corner, making sure that the paper hasn't changed as I've done it. After doing that, I can check it again by holding the T-square up to the bottom so that I can see that the paper is now square and held firmly on the board. So just to recap what we've done, we have put a piece of A3 paper onto our drawing board and attached it with tape, and we've made the paper square to the edge of the drawing board by using our T-square. Now we're ready to start drawing.